Good evening. Which people do we have on live? Hi, good evening. I came right on time. People should come online. Oh. Let's discuss this issue and go and rest. Um, how is everyone doing? Where are you chatting from? Is your place cold or it's warm or hot? Mariam wa alaikum assalam. Good evening. How are you? Mariam, how are you? Thanks for joining my live. Alhamdulillah. So we are going to be talking about okay, the topic is sharing of nude content through chats. Initially I wrote sharing of nude pictures, but later I had to change it and turn it to content because you can also have videos, you can have all sorts of nudes actually. Abdullah MP, wa alaikum assalam. Good evening. Thanks for joining my live. So, like I said, the topic is sharing of nude content through chats. Content through chats. Am I audible, please? Fine, thank you, Miriam. Muhammad Wada Bakiyawa. Wa alaikum assalam. Good evening. Thanks for joining my live. What's the time? 10:04. So I think, yeah, Anas TM Yemi. Good evening. Okay, let's see. It'd be nice if you people contribute to the topic a whole lot because aside the fact that it's becoming very frequent for people's nude to be coming up, people are being blackmailed and all. Aside that, we need to look at the whole concept from another angle. Yeah, so that's why I'm here today to talk about it. Might talk about it again another day, but then for now, let's just start discussing about it. Now, I'm here to let me first of all give you a disclaimer. I'm not here to tell you what to do as an adult, and I'm not here to tell you whatever you are doing is wrong, and I'm also not here to obviously tell you what you are supposed to do. Every adult has a right to their personal choices, their personal advances, their personal whims and caprices, everything. Every adult is free to make decisions for themselves. I don't make decisions for adults just because I also know no one is going to make a decision for me. You can only advise like I am going to. I mean, it's just like advice and trying to point out advantages and disadvantages of things that adults engage in. Now, like I said, the topic is sharing of nude content through chat. Yeah, the reason why I use chat is because you don't share nude content offline, because when you do it, it's still practically through online. You use your phone, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, Instagram, a whole lot of medium that you can use. But then, do we have advantages of this particular thing that people do, and do we have disadvantages? Those are the things that I want to talk about. So I'm going to start with the advantages of sharing nudes. Obviously, now it's very important that if you miss my live, you have to start from beginning and watch when I'm done. So sometimes when I speak about topics, I do it um using Aristotle's form, beginning, middle, and end. So if you listen to the beginning of any, or let me just say, if you listen to the beginning of my speech, or you read from beginning of my article or any of my essay, you hardly understand what I'm saying. But if you read from beginning, like from beginning, not from the middle, if you read it straight, not upside down, till the end, you always understand my point of view. But when you already have a mindset of this is what Usena is going to think about this topic, then let me just picture myself and read it like that, then that's on you, not on me, actually, because I have the poetic license to write, to give ideas of what I feel about a topic. And there's nobody that can kill that poetic license, actually. In fact, everybody has the poetic, whether you're an adult or not, you have the poetic license to speak, to air out your own personal opinion, be it subjective or objective, about a particular topic. And in this aspect, I'm giving my opinion, which might be relative in terms of subjectivity and objectivity. However, I'm going to classify it as being objective because I'm going to give the advantages and disadvantages of sharing nude contents through chat. Now, when you are chatting with someone, or when you are making call with someone, or when you are engaging in an online conversation with someone, and you find yourself delving into issues that have to do with intimacy, whether you're married, you're doing it with your spouse, whether you're single, you are doing it with your lover, whether you are maybe like, yeah, Mike Ichemuso, people that are not really into maybe cohabitation, whether you are in a, I don't want to say platonic, like a bland kind of relationship where you don't even know what you want, but you are just there to satisfy yourself, mutual benefits, and you find yourself engaging in a chat that have to do with intimate issues. Now you start sexting. When you start engaging in chats where you speak about genitals, where you speak about adult topics, where you speak about topics that are above 18 in terms of Western categorization, you are sexting. Now, sexting is SEXTING. You start sexting. Now, the degree to which you do your sexting, the high degree, we have high, low, and average, obviously. Below is the one where you just be doing normal chat, just talk, use words, maybe use stickers. Average can be when you use naughty stickers. Now, the high one is when you start snapping yourself nude, stark naked, and sending to your loved one or your spouse or whoever you want to send to. What's the advantage of doing this? Let me talk about the advantages before I enter the disadvantage. The advantage of sending your nude through chat. Number one is you're satisfying whoever you are sending it to, which is quite okay for you. Because, for instance, if it's your spouse, if it's your lover, you feel when I send this thing to this person, they'll feel a kind of sweetness in them. This person is with me, so it's okay. I can send this stuff to them, so they become happy. Burin Suriatika, okay, I've seen this thing I want to see. I've the urge maybe that I was feeling is now calm because I'm seeing exactly what I desire to see. That's one of the advantages. You are pleasing the person you are chatting with. Now, the second advantage is you are exploring adulthood. Now, one effect of being an adult naturally is sometimes you feel like when you explore your personal choice, you find a kind of personal satisfaction when you don't have, because For instance, let me give an instance. We have some people that are that claim to be introverts sometimes. Some of them, I'm not classifying it, I can't classify all. There are people that claim to be introverts, but in the real sense of it, they call themselves introverts. So, but there was some damamba and they've not gotten the freedom. Now, these kind of people, when they get the opportunity to explore, when they get the opportunity to explore adulthood, they discover that that introvert they were calling themselves, it's because they never had the opportunity of engaging in those things that adults engage in. Now, I'm not talking about sexting or anything. Even instances where you can go out and just go to a restaurant yourself, food bill yourself, when you can go out with friends, that's adulthood exploration. There are people that don't have such freedom, whereas there are people that have excess freedom in terms of adulthood. Now, every adult have this natural instinct of once in a while, even if it's once in a while or all the time, they want to go out and explore. Adult exploration. Now, that is the second advantage. You explore adulthood and you enjoy the exploration. That's the second advantage of sexting. Those that are just joining in, you're welcome to my life. I'm talking about, the topic is sharing nude contents through chat. And I've been speaking about the advantages. Number one, I said you're going to satisfy the person you're chatting with, be it your spouse or your lover, whatever. Number two is you're satisfying yourself because you're exploring adulthood.